What's going on, guys? I'm back at it again in here for the video for you guys for today. In today's video, I am in here for my Royal Rumble 2013 pay-per-view predictions and preview, giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on how I feel on who I want to win going into the pay-per-view. And with the overall card, it's looking to be a really awesome pay-per-view, one I cannot wait for. Of course, the Royal Rumble is one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year, especially going for WrestleMania and Survivor Series. And I look forward to it each and every year, and it really isn't a disappointment. I love how we get all those legends and all those people that we aren't used to seeing come back, and as well looking to make a statement and looking to make an impact going into the Royal Rumble match in itself. And it makes it for a really unpredictable match, and it's the road to WrestleMania, so you really can't ask for anything else going into Royal Rumble, and to see what kind of matches that we'll probably be getting at WrestleMania 29. And I think it's going to be a really great road to WrestleMania. Hopefully it will be that way, and it is looking to be that way. And I've been really lucky to go enough to the Royal Rumble 2008, my very first Royal Rumble event, going to that. Really awesome there in itself, and my very first pay-per-view going to live, so that was really fun, and hopefully I'll get to go to one soon. I would have loved to go on to WrestleMania, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be going there this year, so, kind of sucks. I miss out on that opportunity since it's on the East Coast this time around, but, there will always be other ones, so, even though I am fucking pissed off, but, it is what it is, and I can't really do too much about it, so I will be doing my best to order it there, but anyway, it is not about WrestleMania, it is about the Royal Rumble match and as well the match cards. And I do have a plug out to a good friend of mine. Go check out Music Is God, and the link will be down there in the description box for you guys to check out. He just recently did a 1-year anniversary video, and a really good friend of mine, so definitely go check him out. He does wrestling videos. He talks about TNA, and he just talked about Raw not too long ago with the Raw 20th anniversary. And as well, he also talks about, of course, music and wrestling, and that's where he usually does his stuff there on his channel. So go check him out if you haven't checked him out already. And now I'm going to get into the actual predictions and everything, and with the first match on the card, and what I do have right here, what I'm going to start things off with, and that is for the WWE Tag Team Championship matchup, and this will be with Team Hell No, Kane, and as well Daniel Bryan taking their tag team championships on the line against Team Rhodes Scholars, and as well with Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow. Now with this one, I'm expecting this to be a great tag team match. It should be a fun one too. And even though I'm not really far that much high on Damien Sandow, but I love what he does in the ring and everything, and his character, I'm not really there yet. I am slightly getting there. So, we'll have to see what 2013 leads for me on my fandom for him. So, it is slowly progressing, so I'm starting to like him a lot more. Not really that high on, on his in-ring promos and everything, but with his in-ring work, I really enjoy seeing him wrestle. So, with this, he did try and get that chance with Cody Rhodes, but Cody Rhodes was able to get injured, so that whole thing with him and Cody Rhodes eventually trying to be tag team champions didn't really go as planned, and Damien Sandow won on his own for just a little while until Cody Rhodes is back. So now that he's back with the team and Team Rhodes Scholars, so now I think this would be their time to defeat Team Hell No, even though it kind of seemed to be more about Team Hell No in this match, and I can kind of see them going into WrestleMania as tag team champions, but they did have a long run and they've done really well with the tag team championship, so it'd be kind of interesting to see what they're going to do with their own separate ways. Are they still going to be, a tag team by that time and eventually go back to the tag team championship title hunt? So anything can really happen with that team, what happens with them after they lose the WWE Tag Team Championship. So overall, as my main pick, I do have Team Rhodes Scholars getting the win here, and to see how they're going to do as tag team champions. Next, we got the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. We got Alberto Del Rio taking on the Big Show. This should be a fun match, and we've seen what they can do before. Alberto Del Rio winning the World Heavyweight Championship before the Royal Rumble, even though I didn't really like that, but overall, I still enjoyed the match, and it made out for a really fun time to actually see Alberto Del Rio win the World Heavyweight title, even though it was spoiled, but I was still excited, and by that time, I didn't really give a fuck about me getting spoiled and everything, and it still made a fun time, and it was still memorable to have Alberto Del Rio finally have his destiny be made and defeat the Big Show. So the Big Show had a good run for what it was worth with him being the heel, and I don't really see him winning the world title at the Royal Rumble since, of course, Alberto Del Rio just won it. And with him being the babyface is really working really well, and I love it just as much as him being the heel, if not even better. So I hope this stays around for Alberto Del Rio. Hopefully he'll stay a babyface for about a year, have a good title reign, and as well maybe he'll even get to retain at WrestleMania and be champion even beyond WrestleMania. But that's neither really here or there. But I just want to see Alberto Del Rio be a babyface world champion, have him be champion for a couple of months, and hopefully he'll be able to retain here at the Royal Rumble, and that's my main pick there. So Alberto Del Rio with the win, and to defeat the Big Show once again. Then we got the most controversial match, if you will, with the WWE Championship on the line between CM Punk and The Rock, returning this time looking to become WWE Champion, and it's been a while since we have seen The Rock, and he was able to have the whole war of words between him and CM Punk, which were really awesome. We had the Rock concert, which is really fun, and him making fun of Vicky Guerrero, and then getting straight to business with CM Punk and them two having the brawl and all that good stuff that was going on too between those two during the feud. So even though this match is more like a WrestleMania type of match, and even though it's going to be at the Royal Rumble, I'm still really excited for it, just to see how these two are going to really interact with each other. And it would have been nice if this match was a stipulation match, but it's not really needed to. We'll probably have these two face each other probably again at the Royal, not at the Royal Rumble since they're going to be facing there, but at WrestleMania again. And as well with The Rock looking to be at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. That's going to be a tough one for him to see how he's going to be able to be in that type of matchup since he's never been in that before, and that's something new and a different environment for him. So I expect The Rock to be wrestling too at WrestleMania and everything, and people want to have their own differences with The Rock, and you can hate him, you cannot like him, it's really up to you, but I've already express myself on how I feel about The Rock. So at the same time, yes, it would be nice for CM Punk to retain and to keep his WWE title, and even though at the same time, you know, I kind of do want to see a new champion too, and I think it would be about time. So I'm sure CM Punk will eventually win it back anyway. So the fan in me really wants The Rock to actually win it, and that's my main pick with the Royal Rumble matchup for those two. So you know, anything can really happen, and I'm more in the middle between when it comes to The Rock and CM Punk, since I'm still both fans of these guys and everything, but I'm more going on The Rock side here, and The Rock really is doing his best and trying to give us what we want, since he was making up for lost time when he was doing his movies and everything. So, you know, The Rock is doing his best here, so he is going to be still with us even after Royal Rumble. So what he's going to be doing until then is really up in the air at this point, so we'll eventually find out what's going to be happening with the close of the Royal Rumble match between those two. So overall, I do see The Rock coming out with the win here. That's just me. Don't know really how you guys feel about it, but you know, that's just what I want and how I feel about it. So you know, it's up to you guys on how you want to be able to express yourself on who you want to win. So be sure to leave your comments down below in the comment box. And now we get into the Royal Rumble match, and with this, just to name a few people who are going to be in the Royal Rumble match, we got the 3MB in here. We got Antonio Cesaro, Dolph Ziggler, Sheamus, Randy Orton, John Cena, just to name a few. And to me, I was really hoping that Christian will be able to make a return at the 20th anniversary of Monday Night Raw, but we didn't really get that many returns, which was fine. So I still enjoyed that show nonetheless, but that's not really about this on this video, but using that as an example. So since he did not return there, I guess they're probably going to be more saving for his return at the Royal Rumble, which I think would be great. And I did not forget too with CM Punk and Christian, with the whole altercation and everything, with the brawl that they did have before Christian got injured. So with that, I do expect maybe some sort of WrestleMania match between those two. I think that would be really fun, and to have Christian have that, not only that Royal Rumble moment for him, since Edge won it before, and now we can have Christian win it and then have Christian go on to WrestleMania and finally win the WWE title since he's won the world title. So now he'll be world title holder and as well WWE title holder. I think that would be fucking awesome. Probably won't happen, but you know, that's just me being a Christian fan. So it's something I've been wanting to see for a hell of a long time, and I think that'd be fucking awesome for 2013. So we'll see what happens exactly when it comes to that. Other people that could probably win it, maybe The Miz. I think that'd be pretty cool since we had guys like Sheamus win it before, and now it's being more towards the younger guys. So The Miz maybe could probably win it. I kind of doubt it. Wade Barrett, not really too sure, and he was one of my picks, but now he's got the Intercontinental Championship, so I kind of want to keep that as a surprise as of right now, and who's literally going to win. And with the Legends probably returning, maybe The Undertaker will actually be at this pay-per-view since he wasn't at the Raw 20th Anniversary show too there, so those guys are probably going to be safe for the Royal Rumble event. I would expect that. That would be really fun. For guys like Randy Orton, maybe he might win it for a second time, but at the same time, I don't really want someone else to come out and win it for a second time, even though it has been done before. But I think someone new, like a Christian or a Miz or someone like that, should definitely get the win. But you know, only time will tell exactly what's going to be happening, who is going to win the Royal Rumble. So anyway, what do you guys' thoughts are on who you want to win the Royal Rumble match in itself? Who do you think will be in there, and who do you think has the highest chance of winning the Royal Rumble match? And what are your thoughts on the rest of the matches who you want to win? All that good stuff. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy the show. I will be back for my review, and as well, I will be for the actual pay-per-view pre-show as well. That will be this time on Google Plus. So go check that out, and go check out Simon Uncle HD for any updates, and he'll update you guys on what's going on for that day. So it'll be at 3 p.m. Be sure to not to miss it, and I will be there with the rest of the Wrestling for Wings brothers. It's bound to be a fucking awesome time, so you guys need to be there. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys for the review, and as well, I will check you guys for the pay-per-view pre-show. Hopefully you guys enjoy the Royal Rumble, and until then, I'll catch you guys in the review. See you guys. Peace.